Hi, and welcome to another edition of Kojak's Tech Tutorials. Today we're going to cover a app for a number of various platforms that I've really come to love, and it is TeamViewer. Now, some of you may be already familiar with TeamViewer, but this is for those of you who are not familiar with it. Basically what TeamViewer is it will allow you to control your computer or other device from another computer or device. Say while you're away from home, let's say you wanted to remote into your computer at home and grab a file off of it, so it'll allow you to do file transfers. So it's great for that, and it is free, and it will also allow you to control smartphones, tablets such as Android and iPhone, iPad, all of those devices. So another handy application for this would be, let's say a friend of yours or a family member has trouble using their smartphone or tablet, and they're constantly calling you for support. This makes the support process a little bit more easy because it is kind of challenging sometimes to walk somebody through something over the phone or in a text message. This will allow you to actually remote into their device and control their device so that you can show them what needs to be done or just fix it for them. So it does come in handy for those applications. And so basically in that situation what the person would be doing is they would be downloading TeamViewer Quick Support on their device, and you of course would have your TeamViewer remote application on your device or computer, PC or Mac, and they would send you their ID and you would put that in your console, and then it will pop up a message on their device and you're going to click allow, or they're going to click allow, and that will let you control their smartphone. So let's get into it and I will show you exactly how this works. So TeamViewer is what I'm loading up here, and so we're going to try this again. Okay, so there it is, TeamViewer. And so I've already done this, I've already have this set up on my devices, so I'm not going to go through that particular step for you. It's pretty self-explanatory. But basically they would launch their TeamViewer Quick Support on their phone, and it's going to give them an ID, and of course they're going to share that ID with you. Now on their phone it's going to show them their ID and it's going to say send my ID. Now that will allow them to share it to you through a text message or an email, whatever have you, or they can just tell you what it is. So you would then input that ID into your remote control console. So I'm going to do that now, and of course I've blocked this out because I don't want anyone attempting to control my device. And then we're going to hit connect, and sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Now what's going to happen on their end, they're going to see a pop-up, and of course you can't see this right now. They're going to see a pop-up on their device, and it's going to say, would you like this person to remote into your mobile device? And you're going to click allow, or they're going to click allow, I'm sorry, and then it's going to pop up this screen. And this screen is basically just like your main hub, and it's going to show you some vital information about their device, such as their CPU usage, their RAM, their battery, which mine's almost dead, storage on the device, what Wi-Fi network they're connected to, just a number of useful items to see right there on this main screen. Then you have an option to request them to send you a screenshot, or you can uninstall apps. You can check the processes that are running on their phone and stop them if there's a problem with a certain app that's frozen. You can check, again, like I said, their Wi-Fi, and you can actually disconnect them from their Wi-Fi, but of course you wouldn't want to do that because then you'd lose your connection. and then the last is a system log, which just shows the TeamViewer system log. So you can also chat, which is helpful. So if you wanted to send them a quick message on, I want to remote control your device, or if they're not paying attention and you want to nudge them, it's going to ring their device, as you just heard, and it's going to tell them on the screen that their user input is required. You can file transfer, so if there's something that you wanted to send them, a file or an application, you could certainly do that. Or, of course, remote control. So that's what we're going to do now, is we're going to remote in to my phone. And again, it's going to pop up and it's going to say, do you want this person to allow you to remote control their mobile device, deny or allow, and they're going to click allow, and then it's going to pop up this screen, which is their phone. Now, so we're just going to hit the home button here. Now, TeamViewer is pretty fast. There is some lag, and of course it does depend on both of your connections, their connection and your connection, on how quick it's going to work. So you might have to give it a little time to refresh, and so let's just say that they were having some problems and you wanted to go into settings. So of course my phone's gonna look a little different than other people's, because I have mine customized a certain way. But basically, so you would just remote in and you can scroll through like the settings screen. There is some, like I said, there's some lag, there's a little bit of refresh delay, so you have to wait sometimes for the device to catch up. And for the most part it works pretty good, and especially being that it is a free application, it works great. So basically that just gives you an idea of what this can do, and like I said, you can also remote control computers, Macs, just about anything. So I use mine for the most part on my Windows PC, and I have my Windows PC set up as a media center connected to my television, and sometimes when I'm doing some more intensive things on that computer as a Windows PC, I'd like to be able to actually see it on a computer screen in front of me. It's a little easier to control that way and do what I need to do. So what I can do is I can use TeamViewer to remote into that device, to that computer, and then I can actually see it on my screen here on this Mac as though I was using that PC in front of me. So it does really come in handy, and I would certainly recommend, if you've never used this before, give it a shot. And again, it works really great for tech support, so it will definitely help you out in those situations, or help your friends or family out in those situations. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment, and again, if you like this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe. And we will be back again in the future with another edition of Kojak's Tech Tutorials. Thanks for watching. What I'm